Hi.
Hi. Where am I?
I'll get some answers from him.
Spare me the Bruce Lee routine.
I'm thinking long-term penitentiary for you, Hammer.
You have a nice nap?
Oh, yeah.
We could discuss it over dinner. In the presidential suite?
Let's be sure and pick a day when the president's out of town.
There's no question we could get a 20 carat oval, but he insisted it be a pear shape.
Then we should go with the stone. We can control the imperfection and get the maximum percentage.
I agree. Thank you, George.
Will you be staying in for lunch today?
No, I don't think so. How do you think we should cut this one, Mei Ling?
Not a sound.
Punch it. Punch it.
You. Open it.
All right, just don't hurt anybody. Take whatever you want. It's not here. Where is it? What do you do about her?
She comes with us.
As Mondays go, mine started out pretty good. The Jets and the Knicks had both won on Sunday. The mayor talked his way out of a transit strike. And Ozzie the Answer had stopped by with a tip on a horse running at Aqueduct he said couldn't lose.
Question. What pays $687?
I give up.
Answer the daily double with Sally B taking the first race. Civic Marina in the second. Question. What pays $852?
Oh, wait a minute, Ozzie. You're already counting the money. Civic Marina hasn't done anything yet.
Is a tree made of wood? Do birds fly south for the winter? Does a bear...
Mel Hurock is on the phone, Mike. He says it's urgent.
Oh, thanks.
Mike? I'm a little short of cash right now.
How much you need?
20?
Yes.
Thanks. Question.
Mel.
What jockey won the Triple Crown in 1978? Answer. Was Steve
When did this
Ballmer
happen?
happened to be the youngest guy to ever win the Triple Crown when he was 18 years old?
Mei Ling?
Interesting.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Nah, forget it. Hey, Hammer, see you post time.
Okay, Mel, listen, I'll be right there. To me, Mei Ling wasn't just another kidnapped victim. She was family. Mel looked out for her ever since she was a refugee from China. He taught her the diamond business, and he made me her godfather. It was an offer I couldn't refuse.
Mike, what are they gonna do to her? We gotta get her back.
Now, what would be the reason for them to keep her? I mean, they took Mei Ling just to cover their escape. They got what they came for.
No, they didn't.
What are you talking about?
Mike, just listen. Naturally, I didn't tell the insurance company this, but what they wanted was not in the safe.
It wasn't?
No. Come here. This is what they were after. I had it on me.
Must be worth a small fortune.
$1.3 million. And that's my price, wholesale. Mike, before I called you, they called me. They want this diamond in exchange for Mei Ling.
What did the police say?
The police? I didn't tell the police. I called you. Michael, listen. These guys made it very clear. Any attempt to call the police and Mei Ling will be killed. All they want is the stone. Listen, I think it would be good if you would deliver the stone.
Mel, you know how I feel about Mei Ling. I'm her godfather. I care about her just as much as you do, but you can't keep this away from the police.
Mike, I'm asking you to save her life. Look, maybe these guys are bluffing, but maybe they're not. Mike, you're the only person here I can trust.
Okay.
God bless. Now listen, this is the address where they want you to bring the diamond.
Well, wouldn't you know it? What are you doing here, Hammer?
Christmas shopping.
What's going on? What are you doing here, Michael?
Me? I'm just leaving. Oh, listen, by the way, you owe me $20. The Jets and the Knicks both won this weekend. Listen, do me a favor, would you? Go down to the OTB and put that 20 on a nag named Civic Marina in the second at Aqueduct to win.
You got it.
The wholesale flower district. The $1 million diamond I had in my pocket could buy a lot of daffodils, but I was hoping it could buy me Mei Ling.
Who are you?
Mike Hammer.
You have the diamond?
I have the diamond.
Hand it over.
Not until I see that Mei Ling is safe.
All right, the diamond.
Cubic zirconia. It's a fake.
You want to give us the real one?
That is the real one.
Wrong.
Look, what you see is what you get. If you don't like it, try Tiffany's.
Nothing.
I woke up to the sweet smell of gardenias. I never liked gardenias. They reminded me of funerals. I had no clues as to who gave me the lump on my head, but what I did have was the memory of a pair of shoes, and that vision was etched with indelible ink. Sooner or later, I was going to find those shoes. But the question was, could I find Mei Ling before it was too late? I couldn't find Mel at his office, so I went to his apartment. There she was again. blue uniforms in the apartment meant only one thing, and it wasn't a Cub Scout jamboree.
Well, look who's here. At least we don't have to send a squad car for you. We need some answers here, Hammer.
Yeah, well, I need some aspirin, Hennessey.
Aspirin?
Pat, you got any aspirin?
You're gonna need more than aspirin.
Now, what's going on?
Ben Mallon's been kidnapped.
When?
About an hour ago. We don't have much on it. Barrington heard you were involved. He almost had a hemorrhage. He's very grumpy.
So what else is new? Hey, who's that?
Mel's daughter.
Rachel? The last I heard, Rachel was at a finishing school. If looks were any indication, they did their job. They must also teach you how to hide your emotions when your father's been kidnapped. She wasn't that upset. Hi there.
Hello, Mike. It's been a long time.
It sure has. I'm sorry it's under these circumstances.
Mike, Dad said you were trying to help. Would you please tell
Excuse me,
this...
Miss Hurock. Would you go with Detective Hennessey, please? Thank you. I hope you know a lawyer, Hammer, because you're going to need one. The paramedics reported Jack Belsen dead on arrival at the hospital. Now I have 2 kidnappings and I have you.
Aren't you lucky? I may have some information for you.
Spare me your theories, please. Captain Chambers told me that you were at the scene of the robbery. I told him I did not want you involved in police business. Then I learned from the daughter, Rachel, that her father sent for you. Another intrusion into police affairs. And now you have the nerve to show your face here. I want to know why.
I figured I'd stop by and give you a hand.
I suppose you think that's very funny. Well, we'll see how funny it is when we ship you off to Danbury or Elmira. I'm thinking long-term penitentiary for you, Hammer. Don't go anywhere.
Hey, McCabe. Do you happen to know where Mel was kidnapped?
In front of his residence. At approximately 1600 hours, the perpetrator forced the victim into a vehicle.
What kind of vehicle?
An ice cream truck with bells on it. How's that, Hammer?
McCabe, you know what I like about you?
What?
Nothing.
Mike, might be a good time for you to cut out. Barrington's got an audience.
I guess you're right. Listen, if you hear anything about Mei Ling or Mel, please let me know right away, okay?
Oh, sure.
Excuse me. Hey, Pat. Finally, something's going right. Civic Marina won by 3 lengths. You did put a bet down on Civic Marina. He paid $168 on a $20 ticket. That's $1,680, Pat. You did put a bet on Civic Marina.
Civic Marina? I bet Rusty Covina.
Rusty Covina came in last.
Yeah, I know.
My head was still throbbing when I called Velda. She told me a man named Sun Wu wanted to see me right away. Sun Wu was the leader of the Triad Society, a secret Tang organization the police had been trying to break up for years. The Triad's origins dated back to the 1600s, and no matter what the NYPD thought, they'd be around for a while longer.
Like some tea, Mr. Hammer?
Sure, why not? Actually, I would have preferred a beer, but just watching her pour the tea was worth it. She moved like an angel.
Mr. Hammer, thank you for coming. We've never met, but I know Mei Ling is your godchild. What no one knows is that Mei Ling is my niece.
Does that mean we're related?
This is Keye Chang, her husband-to-be. As you can imagine, we're concerned for her safety. We want her returned.
I understand, so do I.
Also, through my sources, I have learned that an attempt to free Mei Ling was thwarted because the diamond the kidnappers requested was a fake. I ask why.
So do I.
Maybe it was you who stole the real diamond and palmed off the fake.
I'll make believe I didn't hear that. I've been doing everything I can to free Mei Ling.
Leave him alone with me. I'll get some answers from him.
Spare me the Bruce Lee routine, please, or you may spoil your wedding pictures.
No. 翻後邊啦。等陣同你講，回來。I apologize for Keye Chang's behavior. He is young. The police are looking for my niece, Mr. Hammer. But what I need is an individual I can hold accountable for Mei Ling's safety. That person is you, Mr. Hammer. When she's safe, you will be safe.
I understand. Thanks for the tea.
Have a cookie, round eyes.
No thanks.
I'll read your fortune anyway. You will be watched very closely. Want to know what the next one says?
I'm on a very strict diet. One misfortune cookie a day. I was planning on finding Mei Ling's abductors to repay the headache they'd given me. But Sun Wu just gave me another reason. And as for Nature Boy, the kid wearing the pajamas, I knew I hadn't seen the last of him.
More Mike Hammer in a moment, here on A&E. Mike Hammer on Mystery Theater, here on A&E.
You've got company.
Who is it?
She's been pacing in there for almost an hour.
Rachel.
Hello, Mike.
Any news from your father?
That's why I'm here. I'd like to hire you to find him.
Excuse me. Pat just called. He and Barrington have some questions. They're on their way over here.
Oh, great. That's just what I need. Sweetheart, you better leave. If Barrington or Chambers find you here, it's not going to do either one of us any good.
Will you call me?
I sure will.
Don't worry about the phone bill. There's got to be some kind of mistake, and I made a note to call him. I wouldn't blame you for being mad, but don't worry about it.
Okay. Wait a minute. Look at this.
Whew. Huh. I like it. It's a little bit flashy, maybe, but hey, I'm not complaining.
Hey, come on. Come on.
Is this one the real thing?
I don't know. That is what I'm going to find out. Phillie Brock was one of the regulars at the Light and Easy. He was a jewel thief by profession, and he cared enough to steal the very best.
So, what did you want to show me?
Right here, Phillie. The look on his face gave me the answer. That diamond was real, all right.
Look, why don't you let me hang on to it for a couple days? I'll get it back to you.
Sure, Phillie. And the check is in the mail. Sweetheart, buy Phillie a cookie. Thanks. A lot of people put their trust in safety deposit boxes, but I put my trust in people. People like Richie, anyway. A stand-up guy if there ever was one.
Hey, Richie. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Oh, by the way, Mike, you know, Ozzie give you that horse yesterday, this Civic Marina?
Yeah, don't remind me. I have, but I didn't bet it.
That's too bad, Mike. You know, I had her pretty good. I went out and bought my wife a new coat. She near fell off the chair. She thought I robbed a bank or something.
Listen, Richie, I need a favor.
Hey, sure, shoot.
I want you to hold on to this for me. It's extremely valuable. Now, guard this with your life.
Hey, Mike, no problem.
And don't tell anybody you got it, okay?
Hey, Mike, don't worry. Until you want it back, the thing don't exist.
Thanks, Richie.
All right. What's he at?
Where's the diamond?
What are you talking about, diamond?
The gun. I'll handle that.
He doesn't know about the diamond.
You're not gonna find any diamonds in there. But if you come across a hockey puck, let me know, will you?
Who's Yogi Berra?
I don't know. Where's the diamond?
Where's Mei Ling?
I'm going to ask you once again. Where's the diamond?
Yeah. I leased it to Liberace.
You talk, or we keep going.
I didn't know you'd started.
Be careful we don't kill him until we find out where the diamond is. You have a nice nap?
Oh, yeah.
This time, we're not going to be so gentle.
I wouldn't want you to blow your image.
Where's the diamond? I know you have it.
I ran into some bad luck at the track. I had to pawn it to keep my bookie happy.
My God. Are you all right? What happened?
Oh, just a little kung fu party with some Chinese flash dancing.
You've got to see a doctor now.
There are questions that must be answered first.
Nature boy, you're getting on my nerves.
Can't you see he's hurt?
Close the door on your way out. The feel of satin sheets and the smell of lilac perfume told me this definitely was not my bedroom.
Hi.
Hi. Where am I?
My apartment. Doctor gave you a shot that made you feel drowsy.
Who put me in bed?
I did. You're very heavy. Doctor said you should stay in bed.
Oh, doctors are dreaming.
Mike, the men who attacked you at your apartment, did they get the diamond?
Nice try, Rachel. But I never said I had the diamond. And until I get some answers. Tell me something. Why is this particular diamond so important?
Let me explain it this way. The man who ordered the diamond from my father is a very wealthy Frenchman named LeBlanc. And for him, acquiring the best means everything.
LeBlanc, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I'll put his name on my list. Listen, I need to look around your father's office. How do I get a key?
Mike, it's late. And the doctor said someone should stay with you as a precaution. Mm-hmm. You'll never get a cab this late at night.
Rachel's body felt warm and willing. It was tough to argue with her. I tried, of course, but she was just too persuasive.
More Mike Hammer in a moment, here on A&E.
Exciting A&E programming, contact us at our website.
Hammer, who does your face? Looks like a band of gypsies did a tap dance on it.
Very funny. I cut myself shaving.
Yeah, well, let's not waste any time. I want the diamond and I want it now.
Oh, yeah? Take a number. What about Mei Ling and Mel? What are you doing about them?
You know, we already searched your office. This warrant here gives us authorization to search your apartment as well.
Well, as usual, you're late, Barrington. Somebody beat you to it.
You know, our intelligence sources in the department informed me that your friend Mel Hurock gave you the diamond to exchange for Mei Ling. I have a little theory.
I don't want to hear it.
Well, I'm going to tell it to you anyway. Your friend Mel gives you the diamond, only you don't deliver. You see it as your opportunity to retire to Acapulco.
I don't go anywhere I can't drink the water.
Yeah, how about the water in jail? You think you're going to like that? You know, if you don't cooperate, I can have you locked up right now.
Yeah, and I'll make bail, so you can do whatever you want, but I'm leaving. Rachel had said that LeBlanc was the buyer who ordered the diamond. I pulled his file and learned that when he was in town, he stayed at the Warwick Hotel. Could Mel be laughing at me on a beach in Acapulco? If it was just a question of beating the police and the insurance company, maybe. But Mei Ling was like his own daughter. Family meant a lot to him. This wasn't his style. Jack Belsen. He wasn't going to come up with any answers. He was dead. Belsen, two things. First, I want you to get a rundown on Jack Belsen's family. They should be around for the funeral. And find out whatever you can about a Martin LeBlanc. Okay, thanks. Yeah, bye. Excuse me. Do you have a Martin LeBlanc staying here?
LeBlanc? Perhaps our assistant manager, Renee Lovely, can help you. Miss Lovely, this gentleman is inquiring about Martin LeBlanc.
I see. Can we discuss this privately?
Sure. Why not? Thank you.
What happened to your face?
Man, the gypsies did a tap dance on it.
May I ask the nature of business you have with Mr. LeBlanc?
Well, my name is Mike Hammer. I'm a private investigator. Do you always screen your hotel visitors this carefully?
We'd like to find Mr. LeBlanc, too. You see, he stiffed us for $25,000.
That's a lot of room service. If I find anything on LeBlanc, I'll let you know.
Well, that would be very nice. We could discuss it over dinner in the presidential suite. It's almost always available.
Let's be sure and pick a day when the president's out of town. Thank you. Usually, I do my best thinking in the bathtub. But not this time. Belda, what's the good news?
Hennessey and McCabe were back 3 times to search for the diamond. The office is a mess. In between all that, I checked on Jack Belsen. No living relatives in this country.
Well, what about friends or associates? I mean, he's got to have a social life.
Not really. He was a religious Orthodox Jew, and he didn't go out much. And as for his business associates, he was well-liked. But he kept to himself pretty much. Oh, and as for Martin LeBlanc, there's a long list of creditors looking for him.
Okay, thanks. Why don't you go home and get some sleep?
I've got a lot of straightening up to do. I can't face this in the morning.
Okay, well, don't take too long. I'll see you at night. The one thing I was sure of was Nature Boy. Like a caboose on a freight train, he was still following me.
I know you got the diamond.
You do?
I know you, Mike. Well, let me tell you something. You really rattled Barrington's cage on this one. You're looking for trouble.
Sounds familiar.
Well, guys, life can be beautiful sometimes. And I thought everyone knew Sir Barton was the first horse to win the Triple Crown. So did you guys clean up on that horse I gave you, Civic Marina?
Did anyone ever tell this guy that gambling's illegal in a public place?
Well, thanks for asking, guys, but I gotta go. Boy, is that gratitude for you.
Any chance your pal Mel could be taking you for a ride on this one?
No, Mel wouldn't do that. But you know something? A couple things have really been bothering me about this case, Pat. For instance, those guys who bruised their knuckles on my face, They were not packing what you would call Saturday night specials. I mean, they had some fancy hardware, Walther PPKs, and something else. When they were trashing through my apartment, they ripped up some of my baseball cards. Neither one of them had the slightest idea who Yogi Berra was.
Foreigners.
But they spoke perfect English, and they didn't have accents. I mean, how do you account for that?
That they were international spooks, and heavy duty at that?
Yeah. But what would international spies have to do with this? And who are they working for?
I don't know. You know, there's a couple of things bothering me about this case, too. Mel's partner, Jack Belsen, for instance. Now, we can't find much of a history on him going back only a couple of years. But one thing we did find was a will specifying that his body be cremated immediately.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Mike, telephone is Belda.
Thanks. That's interesting. Yeah?
Mike, someone just called from Martin LeBlanc's office. He wants to meet. Tonight. He'll turn over Mei Ling and Mel if you bring the diamond. I think you should turn this over to the police.
Where does he want to meet?
I love the way you take my advice.
Velda, what's the address? Thanks.
Check's paid. You catch it next time.
Oh, good.
Want to get home, see my kid before he gets to sleep. Gotta go.
Okay, me too. I'll walk out. Bye, Jenny. Do me a favor, will you? You see this guy? Take care of him for about 5 minutes. I got a date and I don't want a shadow.
You gotta be kidding.
Rustic Covina pad.
Hey, you. Come here. Yeah, you. Ah! Whoa.
Anyone in my racket will tell you to stay away from midnight meetings at the waterfront. But I had to get Mel and Mei Ling back, so I played the hand.
Hold it right there, Mike.
Hello, Rachel. I thought I got a hint of your perfume when I came up here.
I'll take the diamond, Mike. But first, I'll take your gun.
It's a good way to get yourself killed, Rachel. Now, you better start talking and tell me what this is all about.
I don't even know how you fit into all this except I thought you had the diamond. I know it's stupid, but I just want my father back. I'm sorry. Oh, God, I feel like such a fool.
It's okay.
Oh.
Listen, I'll call you tomorrow. You better go home and get some sleep, okay?
Okay.
Let's go. Drive carefully. Rachel's little performance was good, but not that good. When she went a bit over the top with her tears, I knew she was lying. She was covering something up, all right. I was determined to find out what. She headed downtown and over the Brooklyn Bridge. The air was clean and crisp, and there was no traffic. Another night, and I would have enjoyed the ride. She led me to a street in Brooklyn Heights. Luckily, she drove slowly, because once I get to Brooklyn, I'm lost. Hey!
Mike, I'm sorry.
You're what? You're sorry? Well, I need a lot better than that. I don't need sorry. I need answers.
More Mike Hammer in a moment, here on A&E. Mike Hammer on Mystery Theater, here on A&E.
Mel said he had an explanation, but I had to see it in order to believe it. In order to see it, we had to drive 2 hours out to Long Island, as if Brooklyn wasn't bad enough. By the time we got there, it was almost dawn, and my back was aching. Doctor, what kind of research goes on here?
Well, we work with lasers. Will you allow me to give you a small demonstration?
Sure.
Please put on our goggles now.
It's all very impressive. But what does it have to do with why we're here?
This is exactly why you're here, Mr. Hammer.
Science fiction reality of Star Wars had come of age, all right. Seeing it right in front of me was staggering. The laser beam went through 3 inches of solid steel like a hot knife through cream cheese.
Rubies and emeralds are used as exciters to magnify the laser beam optically. Diamonds, on the other hand, have the highest index of light refraction. A pure diamond, cut exactly the right way, could make an extremely powerful laser booster.
The diamond you have, Mike, was specifically cut for a prototype laser. Let me explain all this from the beginning. Walt called me and asked for help to cut a very special diamond. Well, I became obsessed with this. For a change, it was something I could do that was worthwhile. To give back something to this country.
Mr. Hammer, have you the diamond?
Yes, I have the diamond. Not with me, but I do have it.
Is it safe?
It's safe.
You see, Mike, when Mei Ling was taken, I called you because I needed somebody I could trust. I was worried sick, but I couldn't give back that diamond, and I was sworn to secrecy. So I had to give you a fake one.
I know, I found out the hard way.
Then later on, I found out that the guys that were after the diamond knew about its laser value. That panicked me, so I sent you the diamond and went underground.
So you threw me off the track with Rachel in the direction of LeBlanc.
LeBlanc. LeBlanc is out of the country dodging hotel bills. He doesn't have anything to do with this.
Some months ago, the basic plans for the prototype laser were stolen. But they are completely useless without the specially cut diamond.
You see, there is only the one diamond. The cutting specifications were destroyed for security purposes. The one that you have is the key to the whole thing.
Well, I can have that diamond back here very shortly. When I got back to the office, Belda was nowhere around. She never goes out in the middle of the day without leaving a note. I was worried.
All right, thanks. If you do hear from her, please let me know.
I spent the rest of the day trying to find her, with no success. Then the phone rang.
Hello?
I don't like to repeat myself, so listen very carefully. I have your secretary, Belda. If you want to see her alive again, you bring the diamond to the Talbot Aviation Hangar at the north end of LaGuardia Airport.
Let me talk to her. I want to talk to her.
Mike, I'm sorry. They know about the diamond. They know that you have it.
You okay?
This isn't let's make a deal, Hammer. You just follow instructions, do what you're told. You've got till midnight. Not a minute longer.
pounding in my head I couldn't ignore. To give up the diamond would possibly put a deadly weapon into the hands of a foreign enemy. But Velda's life was on the line. Hey, Richie. Thanks a lot. What time you got?
10 after 11.
God bless you.
Always here, Mike.
That's far enough, Hammer. You bring the diamond?
Yeah, brought the diamond.
Good. Now get rid of the gun. Do it very carefully. Now, the diamond.
I'll give it to your boss if you don't mind.
I'm in charge here.
Yeah, sure. Dracula's been into bikini. Come on, I'm talking about the guy with the kinky shoes. Where is he? Come on out, Jack. What's the matter? You afraid? There he is. Jack Belsen. Dead on arrival. You almost had everybody fooled, Jack. But almost isn't good enough.
You're smarter than I thought, Hammer.
You did a very convincing job of getting everybody to believe you were killed in that robbery.
I thought it went well. The body that did arrive at the hospital looked very much like me, but I can't take all the credit. Victor, Alex, both of you were very good.
You went to a lot of trouble to make sure that everybody thought you were dead.
The beauty of it is I get to leave the country and no one will be looking for me. It was planned that way. For almost 2 years, actually. I thought I infiltrated the diamond business rather smoothly.
And you almost pulled it off. But you overlooked one very important thing. You were pretending to be an Orthodox Jew. Orthodox Jews don't cremate their dead.
I'll remember that for the next time. Now, we've already filed our flight plan, so I'll take the diamond, please.
What assurance do we have of getting out of here alive once I hand it over?
Let me remind you that you're in no position to bargain. I'll take the diamond right now or they die immediately. Your choice.
What kept you? That's the start of my Yogi Berra card. What is this, a dance routine?
Not bad, Hammer.
Look out!
Why'd you learn to hit like that, huh?
Dick Butkus. So when's the wedding gonna be?
3 weeks. Will you come?
Of course. Who's gonna give away the bride?
Oh, that's my job.
Oh, yeah? You want to arm wrestle?
All right.
My money's on Mike.
Mike, Hammer. Come here.
Excuse me. Yeah.
For you. Oh, question. What are the odds of a box of jewelry falling off a truck and right into the hands of my friend Phillie, who happens to be sitting at this bar right now?
I got no idea.
Doesn't matter. He's got some excellent buys on diamonds. Are you interested?
No, thanks. No more hot eyes for this guy.
Oh. Would you level with me?
Yeah.
How'd you do it?
Well, Ozzie, the
final clue came when I saw her in the red satin skirt. She walked towards me. Her hips waved a happy hello. Then I noticed the run in her black silk stockings, and I knew I was on the right track. She had a tortured look in her eyes as she leaned towards me. I left Ozzie wiping the steam off his glasses. The weekend was coming. The weatherman was promising a cold snap, and I wasn't looking forward to it. Then I found an invitation to the presidential suite, and it wasn't from the president. It was from Renee Lovely. Maybe it wouldn't be such a cold weekend after all. Taxi!
Biography is your backstage pass to see the Beatles up close and personal. Tonight at 8 Eastern, 9 Pacific. Now, Remington Steele tries his luck in a sting operation against a crooked casino owner. Next on A&E.